The Science Academy that we've developed at the EarthLab, and this is our very first year of doing it, is set up for very particular reasons to help close the achievement gap. And we picked the 5th grade to 6th grade transition because that's one of the most difficult transitions in young people's lives.
We live in an urban area. We don't get to see like huge forests just like around the corner. The EarthLab really shows you what the true wonders of nature are.
The way in which the EarthLab enables students to engage with hands-on material and engage in an inquiry approach to learning, that is to say they're being posed a question every morning, the question of the day, the essential question, is something that is enticing. I think that enables them to get more energized and more involved in their learning.
EarthLab is about the touch and the smell, so the sounds, so that when they go home at the end of the day, they can remember what a sycamore leaf feels like, and that it's fuzzy on the back, and that when you pour water on it, it gets trapped.
A day at the Science Academy starts in the classrooms. This is where we introduce the guiding thought to the children and plants an idea in their head to explore for the rest of the day. After that, we go to the EarthLab, and this is where the science comes alive.
One of the activities that the students have really been engaged in is the Reservoir Activity. That's where they looked at the quality of water, and they looked at contaminants that were affecting the water quality, whether it was good or bad. And they had to make some decisions about how could we prevent some of those pollutants from getting into the water.
My favorite activity, I'd say, was the vertical garden because it required teamwork and collaboration, and also because it's very creative and you can decorate it in your own sense of style.
I think it's important to keep in mind that all the activities that we designed in the classroom and then were then carried out at the EarthLab are consistent with what has come to be called the California State Standards. The Common Core, the state standards, want to have students engage in learning and by using evidence to reason. Why is that important? If we look at any of the professions in our society, you can see that that principle is in there. Each one of those professions requires their participants to engage in reasoning in order to come to their conclusions.
In the afternoons, every day there's a new field trip, and we take them to different spots in San Diego, such as the Birch Aquarium, Torrey Pines, the zoo, and even whale watching. And the kids are so excited to interact with their home and also to connect the ideas that they learned all day in class to the real world.
I've seen growth in terms of their thinking. Deja walked in here, she was very timid and shy about the things we were learning, and yet she was very interested in them, and her statement was directed towards future generations. That's the type of passion that somebody needs to have to be a conservationist, to do science that matters. To me, that warms my heart.